Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Valoramous. In today's DJ tutorial, we're going to discuss organization with the Rekordbox DJ software, and specifically, I'm going to discuss the individual columns within Rekordbox DJ software, which columns you should display, because there's a whole plethora, a whole host of options that you can choose in terms of the categories to organize your music. But I believe there are certain categories that are the most beneficial, and some that are extraneous information that you should just simply disregard and not even display at all. And so we're going to hop into Rekordbox DJ software. I'm going to show you the actual categories or columns to display, which will help you organize your tracks, which will then optimize your workflow and enhance the overall performance and effectiveness of your DJ sets. Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Valoramous, and welcome to my tutorial on the use of columns within your Rekordbox DJ software to better organize your tracks. Before you can see that I have a track number column, a waveform preview column. I have a track title column, artist column, BPM, the time of the track, a key, the date added, the bit rate, and then a rating. Now, if we right click on any of these columns, you can see the various columns that you have displayed here. So if I add color, I can actually add mood to some of these tracks. I'm going to move this by the rating because I like to organize columns. So we're going to eliminate the artist column. Okay, so now with these various tracks, I can create moods through color and help organize these tracks. So, and through the rating column. So, for example, my track, this Valoramous Festival mix, is very energetic. So I'm going to label that 5 stars. I'm going to use a color of orange because orange is a very energetic color. So the columns that I really like are the waveform preview, that way you can see the cue points, and then you can also see that you've maybe not appropriately analyzed or tagged a track with various cue points. See the track title, of course, that's non-negotiable. The BPM, I think, is non-negotiable. The time you could do without, but I like the time so I know if this is a longer, elongated track, or if it's a short, quick hit track, or an edit, DJ, intro edit, etc. I like the key because through Rekordbox DJ, you can look at these keys and then you can appropriately key match your tracks. I like the date added column because this lets me know how fresh the track is in my DJ crates. And then I can go back in time and see which tracks potentially could be annotated for removal, or are classic tracks within my crates, or which are older and could simply be considered for removal elimination crates. I like the bitrate column because that lets me know the quality of the MP3 file. And then the rating and color help me organize the track by energy level and then also by mood. So the colors help me, for example, pink, red, orange, yellow, green. Each of these colors represents a different mood. So for example, red could demonstrate love or romance. Orange could demonstrate a high energy track. Yellow could be a happy track. Green could be a more like an ethereal, calm track. Aqua could be a track that's good for the beach. Blue could be a melancholy track, and then purple could be some sort of experimental or majestic or mythical track. And so you can use these colors to help organize your DJ crates. Now let's look at the other columns here to see if we're missing anything. So comments, you could use that. Maybe you like to add comments to your track. So for example, I could write on this Ash Night mix, a great lo-fi track. Like this is a great lo-fi house track. And then these are personal notes you can make to yourself. Now, I typically do not use this column, so I'm going to eliminate it, but that is one column that you could add. Let's put other columns. Size, disc number, album artist, track number, these don't really matter. Composer, lyricist, I don't think that really matters for organization of your sets. File type could matter, but in most cases you're going to have a MP3. Then you should look at the bit rate to determine the quality of the MP3 file. Label, original artist, key. I mean, a lot of these categories are not that important. Hot cue, that just lets you know if tracks have hot cue. That could be a quick yes or no check, like a binary check of your tracks. DJ play count. Now I like DJ play count. I usually keep this category on within my crates, and I'll explain why in a second, but let's keep going. Count. Album, you could do genre, although typically I know my music well enough. Artwork, if you like to look at something aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so these are the columns that I really like. Now, DJ play count, that lets me know which tracks are like my go-to tracks. So if I organize this by play count in descending order, I know that this track right here, the original track, I've played the most, followed by the Bending Grid remix or Bending Grid rework, followed by this Industry acoustic rock remix, followed by this track and this track. That lets me know which tracks are like my go-to tracks. And you can see this better in your overall crates. I'm only showing you tracks from my Crowns remixes EP. That's a column that I like. And the key and BPM are important. So typically I'm looking at all these columns, but when I'm making a decision, I'm going to look at BPM and key first and foremost. But then I may also look at the rating and color, because the tracks where I have appropriately annotated by rating, it helps me make decisions based on the moment in time horizontally in that set. So if I'm at the beginning of the night, I don't want to play these 5-star, very energetic bangers. I want to go more for a 1, 2, or 3-star track to maintain a consistent energy and not amplify the crowd too much. But if it's at peak hour, then I want to go for these 5-star or orange color, energetic, main stage EDM festival bangers. So this is the way I organize my crates to help me improve my workflow for my DJ sets. But let me know in the comment section how you organize your crates. Maybe there's a tip or a suggestion that I'm missing here that could help improve my workflow, because I'm always looking for an additional 1% edge to help me improve as DJ, a record producer, or a vocal mixing producer. Those 3 categories are very important for this career: DJing, music production, and vocal production. And sometimes these categories can play off each other and you can improve in multiple areas. But for the purposes of DJing, I think organization, like being a record producer, is absolutely critical, because you don't want to spend excess time looking for tracks. You want to have them readily available in your crates and then appropriately tagged, make decisions that much faster. Because that analysis time for making a decision, that's actually very critical. You want to truncate that time window to make a decision as short as possible. So there you have it. That is my tutorial on organization of your Rekordbox DJ software crates using the most important columns to identify key bits of info to help you organize your sets and enhance the overall performance of your DJ sets. If you have any other comments, questions, tips, tricks, concerns, or suggestions for viewers or subscribers to this YouTube channel, please leave those in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.